What is up, viewers? This is Argos Row House Scorpio, coming to you live from my vessel. Probably hear the traffic just outside the window, and depending on how this podcast goes, I may keep the windows rolled up or use a better microphone. So, anyways, let's get into why you're even here, or how you even stumbled across this. Well, my goal with this channel is to bring about some awareness on things that I feel have not been discussed well enough, or it's just not receiving the attention that I think it deserves. Also, coming from the viewpoint of the Scorpio. Why that? Well, because, let me first by getting to who I am. Maybe it'll help paint this picture a little bit better. I grew up in a Christian household where astrology and astronomy and things that were once considered taboo were completely off limits. But now that I'm older now and I've really, jumped into the water and started looking into these things for myself and getting my own consensus on it, I want to talk about it. I want to have a dialogue. I was Christian, I was Muslim, and I realized that religion just isn't really for me, I guess. It's more of a, I'm not here to offend. I'm just saying it's not for me. I do believe, and some people say I'm agnostic or a deist, but I don't think I'm that either. I don't know if there's a label for it just yet. Maybe there is. I haven't come across it. But anyways, I think that all these things work together. The science, the religion, the astronomy of the nature, how things fall on certain days, and their origin stories, how all these things coalesce to make up our world, where one does not exist without the other. There cannot be a believer without an atheist, and no atheist without a believer. So, with that premise being said, and a little bit of background of why I'm doing this, let's get into it. Scorpios have got a bad rap. They say we're the worst signs, we're killers, we're monsters, we're destroyers, blah, 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 blah. Every negative thing you think in the book. Well, I'm here to speak up on behalf on other fellow Scorpios who may not really be able to speak out, because we are, going by the astrological zodiac signs and all that, very, very, very private-like people. We enjoy our privacy. We don't even like doing these sort of things unless we're fully committed to doing it. And I am fully committed to doing this. This is the podcast, and there will be video components soon, but we're starting off with just audio. This is G.R.D, which is going to stand for Growth, Research, and Development. It might change day to day, but the three letters are going to stay the same. G.R.D. Get rich daily, as Scorpios love to do. Get results daily, which you should always do. And that goes across all spectrums and signs and whatnot. Now, although this is going to be a very Scorpio-centric channel or podcast or whatever you want to call this, you inferior signs, you're still welcome to tune in. But just keep in mind, as we go about this, it's going to come from that person and from the Scorpio zodiac. So now I feel like I've kind of inundated that a little bit too much. Let's just move forward, shall we? So with that being said, I want to have at least 3 topics I cover a day. Minimum of 3, just a checkpoint. Most of it probably done on the go, on my commutes, or on my long walks when I go into the wilderness just to clear my mind. You might even see a couple of time lapses of me drawing certain things, just to stir up the conversation and give people something to look at if I decide to do video outside of the audio realm. But I want to cover at least three main topics, and what I really am going to hone in on is geology, which is my forte. I've been studying that for quite some time. I'm going to have a degree in it quite soon. Some of the pseudosciences, and it's weird that a scientist is going to be looking into pseudoscience, but I think there is a science to pseudoscience. And I also believe that pseudoscience is a slanderous word that people who practice mainstream sciences call others who tend to dive into this realm, if you will. I would also like to cover just things that pique my interest that I think it might be beneficial to you if you know about it, or maybe you want to look into it. It's really free form. overall, it's going to be free form. However, there will be slight structure because, like I said, not trying to be a hypocrite here, but like I said, I want to have some organization where I have at least 3 topics minimum. I'm going to try to hold myself to this. 3 topics minimum. Just to have something of value to you, since you're going to be listening. You know, you're paying me with your time, and I too am paying you with time, effort, and things that I would research that may bore you, but I might be able to mix it up and down to a digestible, pill, if you will. I'm gonna roll the window up here. And yes, again, I will note that I am doing a lot of this recording from my vehicle. I'm always on the go, and so sometimes these thoughts happen mainly while I'm on the road. I will do my best to eliminate some of the resonance from the engine, or maybe if there is wind buffeting, I'll try to mitigate some of it. And I'll also try to make sure the fidelity, or the quality of the audio is at least audible to your ears if you're listening to this on a headset, in your car, things of that nature. Just a little more background about yours truly. I also have an associate's degree in television, film, and broadcast journalism, so I will, just like I was saying earlier, do my damnedest to make sure the audio quality is up to snuff. It's worth listening to. And just for my own sanity, I usually get married to the edits. And when I upload this, I hope to do it in a form that's not overly edited as far as cutting and splicing out things that were said, and because this is supposed to be a natural flow, a natural monologue. And if I'm able to read the comments when I'm not moving around, respond. But I will do my due diligence on that end to make sure audio quality is of the utmost quality. And if this lavalier doesn't work out, I will just use my other more high-end equipment. That's not a flex, please. It's really not flexing, just being real. So, with that being said, I'd like to thank you and welcome you to G.R.D. I am your host / curator. I go by Argos Row, House Scorpio. I actually like that. It has a nice little ring to it. Argos Row of House Scorpio. I gotta think of a dope logo to go with that too now that I think about it. So, it's now 8:20 p.m., or for those who like the 24-hour clock like I do, it's kind of a military thing. And, well, yes, I was in the military, but not too much to divulge on the first episode, But anyways, I prefer 24-hour clock, and it is currently 19:20. Oh, wait. Did I do it wrong? 21 is 9. 20 is, 2021, excuse me. Woo. Almost lost my credibility on the first shot. I forgot that my truck clock isn't set to 24-hour clock. That's why I was like, wait a minute. 8 plus 2, 16 hours is 18. Wait, that's how it's supposed to be done. You always just add a couple hours you only add plus 1 hour to 12 to make it 13. So you always add 1 for those who didn't know how to do 24-hour clock time. It's not difficult to learn at all. So like I said, it's 2022 here in Southern California. I look forward to doing these daily. I will upload. That's a good question. I should probably figure out where I'm gonna upload this. SoundCloud, maybe. YouTube for sure, because I do have an idea for a banner set. Oh crap! Did I leave my iPad? No, I haven't. Okay, excellent. YouTube, and I guess SoundCloud, maybe Apple Podcasts. I gotta see how that works, and how do you do it? But anyways, I'm looking forward to learning with you all. Whoever tunes in, I'm gonna do this for as long as possible, and this is gonna be the very, very short introduction to the podcast. Now, I feel like I want to go more, but I don't want to overdo it on the first day. What to do? Nope. Okay, we're going to end it there. Until next time, remember, G.R.D. Oh, no. Guard. That's it. Yeah. You guys are going to have fun with this. I'm going to have fun with this because it's just me, and it's you. It's whoever's listening. So, keep your guard up. That's how I'm going to end it from now on. Keep your guard up. G.R.D. This is Argos Rowe signing out from House of Scorpio. Keep your guard up.